The National Council also took a serious note on issue of some indiscipline in the party. And again, the party takes very seriously issue of discipline, and is something that we are not prepared to renege on our determination to instill discipline in the party. Certain individuals were cautioned today about some utterances that they have been making in the social media, on radio and TV stations. And the chairman for the occasion stood in to plead on behalf of those individuals and requested National Council to give them at least the last chance. In the wisdom of National Council, they accepted the plea from the chairman for the occasion, Chairman Smidan Kwabuti, and rather cautioned them. We call on our members that at least they must show respect to our party, they must show respect to personalities in our party, they must show respect to leadership in our party. We know that we are a democratic party, everyone has the right to express his or her views, but it must be done within the confinement of our constitution. And they must also avert their mind to Article 3, which talks about duties of members of our party. So these are the critical issues that took place at NEC and National Council, respectively. Thank you very much.
Decisions by and a National Council are taking.
National Council meeting, I feel now almost wrapping up NPP meeting, every na said the wedding candidates to January, who said proposals are Omoko consider and in the Frank Davis Committee report, maybe in the party, early Congress. Now, early Congress, and then they say, Umbedi can up to presidential primary, and some Umababeto executive election, Lankasa. Jene, Omu at the bar neck, and the National Council meeting, I'm a neck at the report, at the National Council. And here, and they say, Ubi, 6 December 2025, and a party, are proposing, say, Umbeto presidential primary, then the Baya, Umutu, we are not the following year, Matuaba, a national executive, national free polling station at the Ababisi at the national level. And to give it to me, I can say, National Council meeting, Omo Aka, Agyapong, 6 December 2025, and Omo Tuaba, a presidential candidate. As to say, Omo, a super delegate, and just a report to be by super delegate election, Umbedi a year free when I say, and Umunam 10 crown, one year from the year for 12 by Aswaneso, a 5 or not, a Bina, Yaka, Nipa 5, Mumaka, and say, that report, and also a Guswa or more consider the year free and also by maintaining the Tabiachena, and all the Obiya AC Subia, General Secretary, Midis, Omuvia, some of the decisions of one making of finance and job for Becca and Nodia to Ganum, and Yanetia, 6 December, no dear, and for Agyapong, even say, maintain one Eba meeting after from no Kahubina a dragging meeting na quite take a but finally no let me say Omo Atia here as this December Omo Ebokotona beside decision we no a proposal say Omo Babako National Delegate Conference no Baso 19th July 2025 University of Ghana Legon Sports Stadium and she start a hono and Omo consider that proposals in na Omo approve Omo approve we are and Sana and no at the year to my young some amendments in the party's constitution so has been made in the titri Omo ABA Electoral College in Munina is on the table Omo approve ya Omo debako a conference on the 19th July 2025. And no any latest added team ha the medical can General Secretary after the meeting no NPP obe address the press no na the tremu bia akechire no obi ebetim achire yetimi di ho amane ko abrete
do we know and maminka mo amutie say oba YouTube live stream na we hu party mpanyifo na as they came for the meeting minority leader and Orem earlier yehu a chairman of the council of elders Hackman Oswajima who John Boedu any mpanyifo na bebrea na eba meeting no ene anope akwa yenim because waka say the date for the presidential primary 6th December no fixed but delegate beto saaba no yenim so amoye polling station executives ene ade omo beto saaba ne foforo enya new delegate and son o mato presidential primaries na say delegate wo CCA ene be kwa akoto no information me no wa peke we no
obi yenya information bia as to that tell make no it is true say it is on the table say be electoral college na no so maybe mo so two executives in India obi who say no e best start free polling station level na e dey aba the national level no more for me the electoral college no mo nyina aka ho bi any other people a be mo so mba be ka ho no because say to presidential primaries no ansa na sa elections ni nyina aba enya sankofo no nti likely say the current album na the current ankasa no but me say bie mu na say bigidi say no ever apply in the next delegate election and as executive election no any parliamentary primaries no because the presidential primaries in the to the first no enka no ebetumi aka say sa delegates say no and dem kwa akoto saaba no once to presidential primaries ni before say any other election bia will come up in there. They have no choice. The current album now and on maintain. But then medical they are trigger. General Secretary Edin Temuni and Abeba right after the meeting. I let me down what I read here for.
Very well. Ako me na say bibi ni e be san ba be kasa bi why?
Obi me say that.
Yeah, that's a pa nyame shra. That's the latest from the NPP's National Council meeting a course so en. If at omuguswa omo ye train the General Secretary the baba we snippet ye reporter and sa aka what a certain though the date for the presidential primaries no this year the 6th of December 2025 there any certain CCR and say why am I never forming the electoral college to vote in that election? Will it be the current party delegate across the country, albeit with a little tweak here and there? Because maybe I suggest to say, okay, so current ones, can we add former constituency executive, former regional executive, and now say the general secretary will bring all of that. Yes.
They have brought about 25 different amendments.
Okay.
Me sorry dear na enonom de nyina no omode amaye.
Okay.
What we're debating na Agyapong officially as see the mefiri we na menu omosinipo. The date for the flag bearership
elections no.
Because na ya accept to say e be early congress. Okay. But as to which specific date.
Okay.
Nti Bimo must say up to the ending of this year. But actually end of first quarter next year. First quarter next year. It's fixed date.
6th December.
The delegates there will be expansion.
Okay.
But not as major as people were expecting.
Okay.
And we will do it before the flag bearership.
Mobile expansion before the flag bearership. But munye polling station elections.
Other elections. Because what will happen is they say you change the electoral area structure. You know, secretary or whatever. But ni no. Ni entra obi enti means including even general secretary Babontia. And they say ni ye amendment proposals.
Sure.
National Council who to me say amendment in the constitution.
Okay.
A conference.
Yes.
And no you be calling next month.
July.
Yes. These are proposals where Constitutional Management Committee, Frank Davis Committee, abe present here my agree as council.
Okay.
Say ye pay. Tienfanko share conference.
So
conference jitumudia. Nanka betumi aka jo say have been facted.
Okay.
to say former MDCs,
yes,
former ministers, former MPs.
Yes.
Omunina have been factored to vote in presidential and parliamentary.
Okay.
Yeah, well, BT say former MDC are free 2,000.
Okay.
Former MPs are free 96.
Okay.
Ti omo e call 96. Me fan say off head. Metimi abo Dr. Kofi Konedu Apreku ho. Dr. Richard Anane ho, Nanado ho, Dr. Adukufo ho, Ira Jada Akomo nyina ho. Now automatically they are all going to be delegates for the presidential and parliamentaries in their constituencies.
Okay.
Former MDCs from 2001 near TRCBia will be factored in the constituency.
And no more data, no?
And what data no be limited expansion. In fact, the proposal no a 4-year proposal.
Okay.
Towards move 1 man, 1 vote.
Okay.
Until Nina committee no day whole recommendations. We should form a committee to work towards getting 1 man, 1 vote, but we have to have a good biometric data of our members. This year, the limited expansion. Polling station will change from coordinator to polling station executive.
Okay.
Of 5 people. Say, conference accept here.
Okay.
We need who to mean.
Electoral area.
Electoral area coordinator.
Electoral area
electoral area 5-member executive.
Okay.
Headed by the coordinator.
But that has to be voted for.
They will be voted for.
Benonu would be after the presidential primary.
That is it.
Okay.
There is a big wisdom. You propose him. The tension I will party no CCA a flag bearership. And yeah, about me secretary amepre ana obi constituency youth organizer bi. But ubeti say de BSc baby. Na ya ada say flag bearer bi. HTD bi. Any obi so HTD bi and eko. To ye pese ye enunu free ho. And woni mobi say ya nya smart.
No so ne bi mo say top down approach.
That is
and
it.
Bottom up. Bottom up meaning say yen sha sem to abano from polling station electoral area near be you. The mo ye no masiri trust.
Yes. Top down approach because say ye ne sa ebe man down no nyina aye smooth because say CA obi my yenka say ye koto constituency and sana ya to flag bearer. Every flag bearer want to field his candidate.
Yeah, that's true.
For chairman,
for
secretary, detention, beba, we ni penny. But say ye flag bearer, we one flag bearer. The other people are not contesting flag bearership. The interest is a party no bejina. This is all we say. Be you obi and all you obi to me aye adwuma no. But me nyɛ so be head sponsor obi say me obi. No,
but the other way so will say okay, the current delegates who would form the electoral college for December 6th a delegate or move free the last polling station elections and a buy. It is our last polling station elections no say be ami prebi and at this time say I pre flag bearer and me timi nya me call for shame that time say what my advantage.
So I don't know. It makes it fair.
Okay.
And there will be one thing they say. Polling station executives, yeah, that's
true. And also another. You cannot say.
You can't say. China to polling station about. Say we in the polling station office are 4 years. If you're 9,
that's true.
If you're 9, but National Council will who to me say yes she dated better flag bearer and on your conference.
No, I think that's true.
The National Council decided say to flag bearer December 6th. The December 6th obia ukura party the bra ultimate to about to be.
Because executives need time and so. I think that's a strong argument. That's a strong argument.
In fact, no. Nti ase ye pese party manyama ye ne se ye pese ye madede no sutwantem because they say it seems like every occasion bia ebeba bia aspirants be kwa akohia obi asemba nti yenyin free ho na yemfa united front enya strong
executive
2.5 years as a party. At least whoever will emerge as flag bearer can use even 2026 to unite the party. then 2027, 2028 full campaign. It is a strategy. But be a own nimbi. Now we nim this in some na akoswa and sana yedru sana. Ube to me akane ope. But we will give you that your own advantage. Ube to me akane ope. Unti yasi. Yeti yen huasi. Na fortunately na ye kasei. About 4 would-be flag bearer aspirants are in the meeting.
Yeah.
But maybe maybe this too hard now. The honorable Agyapong Kasalo. I was surprised because maybe I don't know bear me kakra. Tomorrow time sorry yeah. And I can say honorable Brian.
Yeah, I've seen Brian videos. Me who
Doctor
me who Agyapong.
Agyapong. And you know say. Kobna make strong proposals to be.
Yeah, who interview.
And I can tell you, say
almost all his proposals have been accepted. Yeah.
And the good thing a woman say, the team, Constitutional Management Committee, I also receive over 300 proposals. But Omoan Kasan so every city former President Kufo, former President Nanado, they visited Professor Michael Koi. Who had made some recommendations or any report to them.
Okay.
So I'm full details of it.
Okay.
All the prospective flag bearer aspirants. Asia. They are the Honorable Agyapong, Agyapong, Honorable Ken, Honorable Brian, Honorable Aduchum, Joe Gatti, Dr. Bawumia.
NPP no your category be a one from perspective.
So
what's your interest?
No, but mum ye
show interest.
It's officially you may show. But party no cannot recognize say group way.
No, what could be? And I will be
prospective.
You
getting my point.
What they told us, they said, no, that's no crowd.
As an official party structure.
I'm going to come with statement. No, say, the proposals, and the statement said they had interest.
In who becomes flag bearer?
No, in becoming the flag bearer.
But my party, you know, allowed that at this stage.
It's not allowed.
In presenting your memo
or presenting memo, this is the time. What do you mean trying to this American?
No, presenting a memo.
No, this is the time. Yama time says.
No, but student. So say.
Nay, Obi Kasa will break. Now, a bobo. 2028 possible parliamentary candidate. No, but honorable Kabanachi said, meaning say. Obe prayer. Why be saying?
Obi can't no, but many sure say
because you are the sitting MP. And Obi also could be paying. Obi could be paying.
And
I make us say, "Omo show interest."
In what form and shape?
Brian Agyapong has issued a statement say was set a committee.
More rounds. No, but no, so we don't have to play the ostrich. Obi or flag bearer. So it's no.
Anyway, you want to tell me say when you say you be for Kumasi, Agyapong made it emphatic. Say you.
What was that DB Brepa?
I didn't make sure
situation. No, sir.
My studio.
Busano.
Bottom up.
As I say, Mosi Adeno, Tiaseno. Implications be brave. Implications be brave. Delegates ye Mahmoud Bawumia. Man, flag bearer. No?
Yes.
Sa delegates na baby ye another flag bearer and sana
with few additions,
few tweaks here and there. And sana omako omo elections from branch from branch constituency regional and national. And there is no guarantee says any pan be maintain your positions. So Unim say highly problematic. And the executives new executives 2026, 2027, the flag bearer may not be their choice. And let me tell you this. The air no well orchestrated to protect the current executives of Motia Kunyasu because Obi himself say NPP air election and air branch constituency, regional, national, there will be tsunami. About 80-90% will go. And where a protectionist approach, our national executives, ye ndisesi ya se omuko yi flag bearer wie na flag bearer na aba no work in tandem with the national executives. What it means in the say their positions can be protected because they know there is anger. It is a year national executives. Yeah. I'm a the one by you scratch my back, I scratch your back. They say whoever will emerge, a national executives no council of elders decision earlier the waba. And the waba you know I say you I'm a flag bearer no. Are you going to do away with these executives or more to about the waba say and sign for new set of people emrana? So first and foremost a protectionist strategy national executives and everybody knows say we NPP executive at the regional to say me region abronye and the election koswa is in danger. In fact, he is an endangered species. Likelihood.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, national national executive say oh no. You know Obi you take you from near there. Then the way your strategy or different election to get the flag bearer. They do their bidding to get flag bearer or more pay. So once they get, then the flag bearer now, who is the leader of the party for them in opposition, will now have all the resources and everything at his disposal to also protect Nimkrofo at the constituency, at the regional, and at the national. And that is certainly going to be very, very chaotic. In the coming days, Ubehunu, the Ebekoso, Platinum in terms of exactly, there are good fierce resistance,
but the counter to the resistance said your kind said the current executives, omutenwa ensoy.
Exactly.
So how can you tell them say better presidential?
No, but they can go to conference. They can go to conference and amend and entrench and amend that situation. Say what time and so yeah,
but him say our laws don't take retroactive effect.
No, they don't
even if you amend, it cannot affect.
But when you go and agree, in fact, in NDC there were times, ABA executives be times so. But time now do you to make us a young conference more extended 6 months a year so over time now so. So in the same way, I think there should be a provision to upgrade. So what is the point of going for the flag bearership race now? When you are own in the wisdom of my constitution, say motor branches, constituency, regional and national, we are 4 years will come within the 2 years to next election. Yes. Opposition, you elect your flag bearer.
2 years to the election.
Yes. Now you want to do it 3 years.
Yes.
And that is also another challenge. But that you find it convenient. Say national executives that power.
Yes.
Because you are relying on a clause. Say, it's at least 2 years. So at least 2 years, they think they can do it within 3 years.
Of course, that is what it is, really.
Let me tell you, presidential slot, so I can tell you, say about 70% are interested in early elections. You know why?
Of the executives.
No, of the flag prospective winner, and for obvious reasons. One, to cut cost. Because the moment they say, we are prospective flag bearer, from an age I was starting walk out. The longer it takes,
the more you spend.
Two, say you to abandon the flag bearer. It means you now control the party.
Yeah.
So in terms of resources, in terms of everything, you will drive and vision, no direction, and and everybody wants that. So for them, they want it that way. And national executives, say, elections, they also want it. That is why I said this is a protectionist approach. And that is the reason for decision now. We're taking. I'm willing to see. For me, I'm not so much interested in what happens over there. The interest is on what lessons we take, because cause our situation numbi in 2016 and we have bounced back. And we should not underrate NPP say they can never bounce back. Whether say omobe bounce back or not depends on the work we do.
Yes.